Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video we are going to understand today weekly contest 161, and this is the first question that we are going to see. The question is saying that a split array by prime indices, right? Means the question is saying that you are given an integer array nums and you have to split these nums into two arrays A and B using the rule that is element at prime indices in num must go into array A. All other elements must go into array B. We have to return the absolute difference between the sum of two arrays, sum A minus sum B, and the prime number is a natural number greater than 1 with only two factors, 1 and itself. Okay, so this is the array we have given, and this is the output we have. Means we are returning the absolute difference between the sum of two arrays, sum A minus sum B. So what you can see here, that what we have given means we are given what you call the array of integers, that is called nums, and we can see in this example, right? Means you need to also split this into two new arrays, that is called, let's suppose, called A and B. If we'll split this, so two array will become A and B, we can say, right? So there will be some set of rules, right? What are the rules are there? The very first rule is saying that, let's suppose, for array A, okay, so array A, we have to take what you call all the elements, right? Take all the elements from prime indices. Can we say that? Means we have to take all the elements from prime indices, right? And we'll get what? Array A. And for array B, we can say we have to take all the elements from non-prime indices. Can we say that? Only the non-prime indices. Then we have to calculate, right? What we have to calculate? The absolute difference. You know that absolute difference will not come in the negative, right? Between sum of A and B. Can we say that? That we have to find. Means first of all, A we have to find, and then array B we have to find. Array B will find how? We have to take all the elements from the prime indices, and array B will take from non-prime indices. Then we will calculate the difference between the A and B, sum of A and B, can say sum of A and sum of B, we can say, right? And what is the difference is coming, that we have to return it. So don't see this example right now, just keep in mind very simple thing, that what are the prime indices we have, right? Because we are going to do programming, and in programming we know that arrays are zero indexed. You know that, right? All the arrays in programming, right, we say it is zero index, means index start from 0. And so if we say index, can we say that index what you call 0? If index 0, we'll say, is this a prime number or not? It's not prime number, right? Not prime number. Can we say that? Not prime number, right? If you ask for the index 1, is it prime number? No, this is also not prime number. Is index 2 is prime number? Yes, this is prime number. Index 3 is prime number? Yes, it's a prime number. Index 4 is a prime number? No, it's not prime number, right? Index 5 is a prime number? Yes, it's a prime number, right? Can we say that? Means we got 2, 3 and 5 and so on, we can say that, right? Like that we will find. Means the prime indices are, we can say, 2, 3, 5, 7, then it will come 11 and 13 and so on, we can say that. So because we know that, right, these are the prime numbers, right? So these prime number, you can say these prime indices are the position, we know this is a prime indices, right? In the where? In the array, and in array are zero index things, right? So from 0 to so on, we can say these are the prime numbers. We have prime indices, we have that these positions are prime number. So now you can understand. Give me 1 second. So now understand, if we'll take this example, right? So the very first index is 0, then we have 1, then we have 2, 0 1 2, right? Now what we need to do, we have to split it, right? So what are the prime indices is there? Only 2 is the prime indices, and what is the value is here? Value is 4, right? So this 4 will go to A. Can we say that? In the array A. What are the non-prime is there? 2 and 3. Index 0 and index 1 is the non-prime. So what we will do, we'll put into 2 and 3, we'll put into where? In B, right? It will go to the B. Can we say that? So if we'll do the what you call sum, right? Sum in A, what we have? In sum we have only 4, right? So if we'll do the sum of array element here, what we will get? 4, right? And if we'll do the sum of 2 and 3, what we will get? 5, right? So if we'll do the difference, right? So absolute difference, if we'll take the minus, we have to take like this. That is called, I think, mode, right? Or absolute, you can say. Absolute difference you can find. What we'll call? We'll get some value that is coming in negative. But we are taking the absolute, it means it will not come negative. It will be 1. And that is why answer is coming 1. I hope you understand, right? So now understand the code that I have done for this program, right? So give me 1 second. So if you observe what we need to do, as I told you, we have given the function and it takes nothing but nums, right? So we have given what? Nums we have given means we have to find the sum A and B, right? Once you will find the sum A and B through this loop, right? Just you need to do math.absolute. This is a function of library, in the library, math library. Just use A minus B and it will give you the result. But you have to find A and B, right? So to find A and B, what you need to do, I'll give you 1 second. So very first, what you need to do, you will make a loop, right? And you will check prime at I. So prime at I, if it is prime number, it will say yes, it is true. Means we will create an array, right? And we'll store all the prime number, right? That is we have, right? At the index. Okay. Means this is an array and we'll keep adding all the element, right? That let's suppose I'll show you, I have already shown you, right? 2, 3, 5, 7, 13, like that. All the prime number will be, all the indices will be true. So whenever the indices we are getting from 0 to n, we just pass these indices, it will give you true or false, right? And that if it is true means we will update into A, right? We'll add into A, otherwise we'll add into B, and then we'll return the sum difference, right? This is the function we have to create, right? This function just will create is prime, right? It will check if it is prime greater than 2 means it is true, right? It will update its value. If it is from 3 to the n, right, we'll mark it as a true, right? We'll also check if it is n is greater than 2, we'll mark it as a true also. But there is some condition that if we are going with I into I, right, we are multiplying the value, right? We'll keep going there. If it is prime, just we need to do, we'll keep all the value prime, right? And so we'll get the value here and we'll store all the value here, right? So this function will give you the result. So actually goal of this function is to generate you can say return an array is prime of size n, right? That we are seeing here, right? Means prime at I is nothing but it will come what? True, right? If it is a prime number, if I is a prime number, right? And we'll say prime at I is false otherwise, right? So you can see we are marking all the value is coming false, right? All the value that we are seeing here, that will mark like this, right? If it is prime number, right? If it is prime, we'll mark prime, otherwise we will mark it as a what do you call, false. So this will help us to quickly identify which indices is the array nums array nums indices in the array nums is prime number, right? Means the indices in the array nums are prime number, right? So initially actually what we are doing, we are creating this prime number, right? But and this is prime. Initially all the values will be what you call as a we'll say false, false, true, true, false, true, true, like that, right? Means very first two element, let's suppose, is nothing but is it will come true, true. See at here we are taking when n is greater than 2, right? At this place we are making true, right? Then we are taking at this place it is coming true, at this place it is coming true, right? We are doing this one, right? But after this, when we are making a loop from, let's suppose for 3 to letter, right? Let's suppose from this means what we are doing here, we are marking all the multiple of 2 except 2 as not a prime number, right? Means if we'll take, let's suppose we'll mark 4, 6, 8, all those we have to make as a false, and for that we are doing here, right? And similarly we'll keep doing that. Let's suppose for 0 is not prime number, 1 is not prime number, so we'll mark as a false. Means if we'll talk about the prime number that is prime will be at 0 is false, as 1 is false, but the rest of the thing we mark as a true false. We can say true like that we will do, right? But we'll also check some of the value that is, let's suppose for marking the 4, 6, 8, those are false coming, right? So we'll take like this also. I hope you understand, right? Let me know in the comment section that you have understood or not. If you are not understanding, I'll put the dry run in the comment section so you can understand. Okay, so just let me upload the video and give a thumbs up, like do subscription of the channel so you will get regular premium videos, right? So let's continue the contest problems.